Clare Crawley is speaking out after news broke of her split from Dale Moss. This is an ongoing story. In a statement posted on Instagram Thursday, the former Bachelorette said she only learned that her ex-fiance would be announcing the news of their breakup after he posted about it, saying in part, quote, "Speaking for myself, my intentions with this relationship have always been very clear. So the truth is, I'm crushed. This was not what I expected or hoped for, and I'm still trying to process this." Dale announced their breakup on Tuesday on Instagram with a post stating, "I wanted to share with you all that Claire and I have decided to go our separate ways. We appreciate the love and support we've received from so many people, but this is the healthiest decision for both of us at this time." The pair got engaged last summer after Crawley's season of The Bachelorette. 2 weeks in, Claire made an early exit to be with Dale and accepted his proposal, prompting Tayshia Adams to step in as her replacement. Jody, I got to talk to you about this. I've been talking about this nonstop all week. Is there any insight into what might have, prompted the split between the two? And do you think she may get another shot at being Bachelorette or come on Bachelor in Paradise? What do you think of this?
Yeah, so we have sources who have told us that really they just weren't on the same page about their future. He wasn't quite ready for marriage and kids. We've known that Claire is. That's really like what she wants out of life. And while he may eventually want that, he's just not there yet. And so they really started to butt heads over that. And it ultimately contributed to the downfall of their relationship. But I mean, this is a tough situation because we saw how much she wanted it, So I think people were rooting for it to happen. So it's disappointing. I hope she's done with Bachelor Nation for her own sake almost. She's done Bachelor in Paradise. She's been the Bachelorette. She was on The Bachelor. She did Bachelor Winter Games. She's kind of done the trifecta. So maybe it's time she looks outside of television.
Yeah, and I think, this is also an important conversation to be had in just terms of couples in general, that it's probably a good idea to have open and honest conversations about children, where you're going to live, values in the relationship before you get engaged. That's kind of my biggest.
It's tough to have those in 2 weeks, though, which is how long Claire and Dale knew each other before they got engaged. So they really didn't start dating each other until after she already had the ring, which is tough because then, like you said, these issues come up. But there was slight shade in her statement for sure, saying, I learned about this when you guys did. So she's still Claire. She's still who she is. And we love that.
We do, but how crushing is that, though? Not only have several public breakups, as you said, she's no stranger to the Batch Nation world, and then to have this, finally she gets the spotlight, she's a Bachelorette, leaves the show, makes waves, and then to find out with the rest of the world about the breakup, my heart goes out to Claire, because no one wants to hear about that like with the rest of the world.
Totally, but what we don't know necessarily, and it's kind of a nuance, is did she find out he was breaking up with her at that moment or that the breakup was going public? Because those are two different things, So they could have broken up completely on their own separately. And then like weeks later, he decided to announce it before she was ready. Or it was all a blindside and that would be horrible.
This is, even though we know that they're broken up, this story will definitely unfold more. I feel like there's a lot of details that we don't know yet as sources, friends, family kind of come out with this. So we're going to pay pretty close attention to the story as it unfolds for sure.